certainly thank all the deputants that came forward tonight and had very good presentations. And now we move on to the report itself, and look to my pages of notes and see where we're going to go from there. Councillor Kaiser.
I was wondering if, due to the scope of this report, as well as the fact that it's coming up to the council, if we would have the opportunity tonight to speak more than once if we require.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. I guess the good news is that I hear tonight that we have a lot of people on both sides of the room who support keeping NDSS open. And sort of, it just kind of occurred to me now that with all of the frustrations being voiced here today, I think almost every speaker today spoke to the fact that they want to support keeping NDSS open. I don't know, obviously, that this report captures everything we need to do moving forward to have this brief go forward in a positive fashion to the province, because it's coming to mind now that I think one of the most important components we need to have here is that we need one strong voice, and that when we do go to the province and we do have this brief, I believe we need to have the majority of our community behind it. So I, at this point, am concerned that we have a lot of diverse opinions. I think it's important that we try and bring as much as a strong voice together as possible to try and support a brief that will work towards keeping Niagara District open. So as I said, I think that was the one commonality I heard. I would say I'd like to thank the committee for all the hard work they've done. I think when these kind of things happen in our community, after being on council for this, for this while, 6-7 years, I think it's important when people are feeling frustrated that they need to remember that I think in the heart of hearts, everyone who's working towards this is working towards a positive thing. And I think that, as one of the deputants spoke about, we need to find a way to mend this community. And I am frustrated, as many people are, with the process, as we spoke many times about it, with the way our process unfolded, with the impression that we could sort of say what we wanted without all, in my mind, all the facts about whether or not the high school would remain open. But that's sort of past for me. At this point, we are faced with the fact that this is what we're presented with at this point in our lives, and we need to find a way to move this community forward. The number one concern I have tonight really is about process that was referred to. I think that it is, for this type of document to come straight to council, something we need to look at. I think people need some time to digest this report. I know I do. I need to have time to listen, for myself as well. Not being on the strategic committee, have not had the opportunity to work through. Obviously, a lot of this we did through our communications committee and different committees. But I do think, as far as the process, I would, at some point after we hear some other people speak, look at some sort of deferral or moving it forward, not deferral, moving it forward so for some more discussion time, because certainly in our normal process, we go to committee, we have a week, people can file their deputations, they can speak to their local councillors, they can write letters. So I would like to see that we have an opportunity for a little bit more input, because it really was just the weekend that people have to make some comments on it. We also have a letter from the Catholic School Board, so I think we need to spend some time on talking to some different groups, whether it's the Catholic School Board, the Eden Advisory. At the same time, I do understand that this council needs to set a vision and to help to guide where this community is going to go. I don't have the answer tonight, but I would like to sort of step back for a moment, have some time to digest this, see how we can all move forward in a positive manner. And for now, obviously there were some points made in regards to, for example, the error of the elementary versus elementary and secondary. So I think that needs to be clarified. Obviously, those types of issues. Some other comments we've written down in terms of facts, verifying different things, and being a little bit more concise on some items. But I guess that being said, at this point, that's sort of my main goal, was to listen tonight. I'd like to listen not only to the deputants that we had come forward, but also to other councillors, members of the strategic committee, and at that point, you know, maybe we can move forward in a positive manner. But I will, if it's okay, listen a little bit, and perhaps if wanting to speak after, that would be great.
Thank you. I noted down some of the issues that we will come back to.
Yes.
And thank you for that. Are there other speakers? Councillor Quinn, Councillor Sullivan.
I believe every councillor is going to want to speak at some point.
Yes. I would hope
And I'd like to echo what Councillor Kaiser had said. Thank you for giving us a chance to speak twice as long as allowed at the council meetings. However, I think we also need some time to digest all the information. As was indicated, we had 12 deputants tonight.
Oh, just 1 second, excuse me. Mr. Crater, are you actually going for the evening?
I have a meeting at 4 years.
No, I'm not, you don't need to justify to me. It's just that I want to thank you for being here, and also you've heard a great deal tonight. And
first, thank you very much for the time. I'm so glad I came.
Yeah.
I've got to change our schedule around that, but I have to go up to 4 years. They have problems up there too.
No. I find it hard to believe, but anyway, thank you again for coming. Sorry, Councillor.
No, and it's nice that our MVP took time out of his busy schedule. He does have a big area to cover, so he realizes the importance of this issue and the important role I do believe that the Ministry of Education is going to play down the road with regards to this issue. First off, going back in time, again, we talk